And then the reform of the government, I plucked it from what the Tan Sri Muhyiddin had said, the offer to the opposition during the last lap of his tenure of office, 2020. So at 21, I plucked it from there and I look into some of what I said low-hanging fruit that I can pluck. And then I proposed that it should be done and it could be done. But the unfortunate part of it is all involve the amendment of the Constitution. So I will not be able to drive through this amendment if all members of parliament still behave like they did. The winner take all, the loser lose all. So I wrote in my book in 2014, I said, Pamangkang is not your enemy. It's just your political opposition. If there is a good idea for Pamangkang, why can't we adopt it? And the same thing, the opposition. If there is a good idea from the government, why don't we support it? So the idea is materialized by this particular MOU that we signed. And even though we named it first CSA, and it didn't come to CSA because agreement, we agreed later on to amend it to agreement. Later on, we changed again to understanding, memorandum of understanding, because it's simply not enforceable under the law. So as a result, we agree on that. So we look into some areas where we can do very fast. For instance, the idea of anti-hopping, the idea of change of office for prime ministers, and the voted 18 years old voting constituents. And okay, that's the first two areas that I look at. And that's why in my statement, long before I go into this committee, actually, I made a statement about the MA secretary. So MA secretary was already in part of my idea of reformation. The reason behind it is when Peninsula, Singapore, Sabah and Sabah entered into an agreement in 1963, we knew exactly what we have and what Sarawakian Sabahan expected from being part of the big federal nation of Malaysia then. But then over the years, we have seen the erosion. So that became my first agenda to deliver, because in a short period of time. But all those things I will not be able to deliver unless we have the support of everybody in parliament. And that is why this particular MOU become very, very important as far as my agenda as a Minister of Law in the Prime Minister's Department is concerned. Well, that's it. I would like to say for the time.